Hello there, this is Naze Kara, and this is a tarot reading for the sign of Gemini for the month of February 2013. Now, I have to just apologize in advance that I'm just recovering from a flu, so if I get a bit nasal or have a bit of a croakiness to me, it's just because of that reason. So anyway, let's get on with it. So, I'm going to start shuffling my cards, and we're going to see where you're at for February 2013. I'm sure it's going to be amazing and fabulous. There's always obstacles and challenges. There's no such thing as a smooth ride. Right, so let's just take our first card and see where you're at the moment. So we're doing a 3-card reading just for people who've been watching me for the first time. It's a general reading, but it might give me kind of like a general point of view of where you're at. Right, so the first card, interesting, is the Ace of Wands. What does this mean, and how does this project onto you? Well, every time I see this card I get very excited. Why? Because there's a burst of inspiration happening. This card tells me that you've either come from some kind of journey, pardon me, or you're traveling to some kind of journey. Some kind of mental stimulation has happened from traveling. Very inspirational, a burst of energy in regards to creativity, music, art, writing, filmmaking, acting, communication, anything to do with any of these subjects. There's a lot of activity around this. There's a lot of inspiration around this, and this card tells me that you're on the right track, and either you're about to take a long distance journey, or even maybe local, like a little travelling, or you've come back from quite an inspiring journey filled with ups and downs. But this travelling, this journey, has a lot to do with where you want to be in life. It has something to do with your career and how you want to be seen and portrayed. And you'll be careful that you don't run around like a headless chicken, because of all the information that is coming at you and that has come at you. So this is a card filled with inspiration and wonder, and you have the stick of inspiration in your hand. You're filled with great ideas. You've changed a lot, Gemini, especially from traveling and meeting so many new people. You've changed a lot. Your perception of life, of the world, of people have changed. Friends have changed for you. You've seen people in a different light. You see yourself in a different light, and it's a beginning of something great, like a creative project. It's fantastic. It's lots of colour involved. Lots of colourful visions and images are involved, whatever it is, and you're really excited about it. There's a certain optimism inside of you about, oh, you know what, this is so what I want to do. This is what I need to do. I love this, and that's what that card's about. So anyways, let's go to what you could do about this situation and what's going on in regards to the situation, how you can be helped to live these beautiful dreams. Now I'm going to pull another card, and what is this card? It is, sorry about that, it's the 6 of Pentacles. Have a look, what does this card mean, and what does it show onto you? Well, it looks like a guy, a person, a man. He looks kind of pompous and rich, and he's holding some scales, sorry, on the other side, some scales, and it looks like two people asking him, almost begging him for money, because he's the one with the money, he's the one with the gold and the treasure. And what does this card mean at the moment? It means in order to live your dreams, there is a little thing called money. Unfortunately, it's a reality that you're lacking, or you are relying on someone to give you this finance, this funding. Could be an investor, could be very wealthy daddy, or someone who's you're kind of hoping that will kind of provide this financial means for you. And this person has the power, and it shows me that you've had some kind of tiff. When I say tiff, like maybe a little fallout with someone, or you know, in the month of February there'll be this little tiny fallout, or this tiny tiff, or sulking or something with this particular pompous person. It doesn't mean that this person is bad, it's just that this person holds the power this month at the moment. But remember, everything changes, nothing stays the same. We all hold the crest of power, you know, in turns. You know, we just pass it on around, and if we hold on to it too tight, someone will definitely take it from us. So everything changes, and your situation will definitely change. But at the moment, this is an obstacle for you. But don't let that dampen your spirit, because whatever it is that you want to do, just keep that in mind, write about it, or research about it, because it's just fabulous, Gemini. You're onto something, and you know you're onto something, and it's explosive. And don't let money get to you at the moment, because if the means aren't there at the moment, they will come. You'll find a way. It's just this month, and you know, things are always changing, and they'll never stay the same. I just wanted to stress on that fact, because I really want you to do what you need to do, because I know that you're filled with so many ideas right now, especially from this card, so many imaginative possibilities. It's going to be fabulous. Okay, so let's find out what the outcome to all this is for the month of February 2013. So if I pull a card, I have the Ace of Swords. Proper look. So that kind of looks like the Ace of Wands, a hand coming out of a cloud, like the sky, holding a sword with a crown and lots of growth happening, royalty. What does this card represent, and how can it reflect on you? Well, Gemini, what I feel, because if you look, there's you know, it's outside, kind of on the other side of some hills or mountains. I feel that you've had a bit of an emotional experience in the near past, and I feel that this experience could be either with a lover, or a project, or a career, or something that's kind of left a little bit of a nostalgia for you. It's changed you somehow, and you kind of have waited to see the results, or what, you know, the fruits that you will bear with all the hard work that you've put in to either, you know, in a person or in a project or whatever. I don't know, this is a general reading, but you know in your own personal circumstances what it is, and this certain emotional experience is very intense, has been very intense, and Gemini is a very emotional sign, regardless of how it portrays itself. It is a very emotional sign, and it's not the best at dealing with emotions, but they're wonderful at communicating in different ways, like in poetry, singing, acting, one-to-one communication. They make amazing communicators, and regardless of sometimes they find it difficult to deal with their own problems, they are really good at dealing with other people's problems, and they're always there for their friends, and they have an ear for you and your issues, and they always find a really good way, a logical way of how you can go about it. But now it's your turn to take care of yourself, and maybe something that you had started with at the beginning of the month, with a certain perspective. It could involve a certain someone, this emotional experience. You will be looking at it from a very different angle by the end of February, which I can say is very positive, and if there has been any negativity around this certain emotional issue, it will transform and bloom into something completely different, and lots of social activity going on towards the end of the month that will kind of take you out of a little bit of like a swamp that you've kind of been in, an emotional swamp that you've been in, that will take you out. But in regards to work and creativity and imagination, I can't stress on the fact that it's going to be fabulous, it's going to be amazing, and you're going to have a lovely month in regards to that. Financially, there is an obstacle, but do not worry. Try to be calm about the situation. Try not to lose your cool towards a certain person that is either investing in you, or you want them to, you want something from them, some kind of investment, or some kind of sponsor, or some kind of maybe a parent, or I don't know what it is. It's some kind of help from someone, maybe an authority, but it will come to you eventually in the way it should. But right now, this month is very important for you to innovate and create, and you've been doing a lot of research lately, so you need to put that into something solid, because you're ready to go, and you're going to do amazing things, and you're going to start building the, you've already built the foundation, but you're going to start bearing the fruit very soon. Have a great month. This was a general reading, but if you want a more in-depth personal reading, do not hesitate to click on my website below and see what it is I can do for you. Please do comment, tell me anything you want in regards to the videos I'm posting up, and I appreciate your comments, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely month, and take care and keep it real and watch this space. Take care. Bye.